So the EU's #1 biohacker Teemu Arena has asked me to perform some of my piano pieces, two of which charted, at the Hololive Biohacker Summit that's running from June 11th to 16th. Now this video is about the key to realizing one's true limitless self. The acronym PCGGGFU stands for being passionate, compassionate, graceful, grateful, giving, forgiving, and unconditionally loving in all circumstances. Now, you might notice how the first two and last two letters could stand for politically correct, PC, and fuck you, FU. Well, that's what I think of PC, woke nonsense. These things spawned ESG and DEI, both which an increasing number of people are finally realizing end in disaster and are one step away from authoritarianism. Now, we are not meant to be controlled. We must also always employ meritocracy over affirmative action. Now, I would paraphrase one of my favorite shows and say that maybe those who create things aren't concerned with the delicate sensibility of others, and maybe the species that communicate with each other while caring about the comfort of others are less evolved than the ones that just communicate. Maybe one's sensitivities are one's own to deal with, and maybe the public giving a shit about one's feelings is a one-way ticket to extinction. So, going through each letter, the P in PCGGFU is about doing your highest passion. Higher source tends to work in your favor when you do this, and positive synchronicities happen, or what some call luck. Your highest passion can change throughout the day. Maybe in the morning it's exercise, sauna, cold shower, and meditation. Maybe during the day it's writing, reading, researching, learning, composing, performing music, leading a group, teaching, or managing others. And maybe in the evening it's gaming with friends or having a dinner party. The C in PCGGFU stands for being compassionate towards everyone. We are all one. Each of us is a mirror on that infinitely large disco ball trying to shine our light. And this means being true to our nature, being our authentic selves. This means not negatively judging another person for what they do. This requires deeper understanding and awareness, and everyone is doing the best they can given the sum total of their knowledge and experience. If someone cuts you off on the road, or tries to hurt your reputation, or rips you off, or makes a false accusation, or harms someone you love, it is challenging to feel compassion for that person. But each of us is here to grow spiritually, and such events are direct challenges to helping us grow. Everything happens for a reason, and this is why Ram Dass said everything is exactly right in the world, including the things labeled as bad, such as war, rape, imprisonment, sickness, and death. With deeper awareness, one can awaken to their true power. And this means understanding that there is no bad, only learning and growth. And there's tons of examples. For instance, the daughter who was horribly abused by her father while a child saw her father on his deathbed many years later and told him that she forgives him. The abuse had lit the fire in the daughter's soul to start awareness groups about abuse in the home. And it turns out that the daughter's and the father's souls were deeply intertwined in past lives, so had an agreement that this would occur in this life, so both of their souls would grow from the experience. Now, the first G in PCGGFU stands for being being graceful, which is having grace under pressure. Now, Navy SEALs are famous for this. This means not knee-jerk reacting emotionally to events as they unfold, but instead maintaining a state of calm. And it means being non-reactive, but proactive. And this requires training. It applies to all facets of life, meditation, yoga, breath work, from those such as Niraj Naik. His app is called Soma Breath. I highly recommend it. Also good nutrition and exercise. These things all help. The second G in PCGGFU stands for being grateful. Gratitude raises our inner frequencies, which help events swing in a positive direction by helping us sync with the right people or right ideas that can propel each of us higher. And even being grateful for breath in your lungs while having lung cancer, or just being alive when all seems lost, is a true test of one's soul and creates massive inner growth. Major quantum jumps can occur in these cases in the form of deep awakenings of the spirit. Higher source often intervenes during such extremes, and it's no coincidence that my miracle cure came the moment I completely surrendered to and made peace with my situation on the night of July 18th, 2023. The third G in PCGGGFU stands for giving of yourself. Helping others has been found to be one of the best remedies for anxiety and depression, with a plague, these things plague a growing majority of people. And maybe you help with your time, your ideas, your money, your teaching, or your compassion. The F in PCGGFU stands for being forgiving. The book A Course in Miracles says forgiveness is one of the cornerstones of evolving one's soul. But I would add that if you master being unconditionally loving and compassionate, you never have to forgive, because there really is nothing to forgive. Finally, the U in PCGGFU stands for being unconditionally loving. It is this fundamental concept from which all the other letters follow. If one remains unconditionally loving to all people, places, and events, regardless of circumstance, one is enlightened. One has graduated to the higher dimension of 5D, which is a realm of unconditional love. Love is not something you do. It is something you are. Gautama Buddha, Sadhguru, Michael Singer, Babaji, and other legendary spiritualists, they all realized and practiced this throughout their lives. Namaste.